How's it going, everyone? It's Javi from Mother SpongeBob. That was the day. It's May 16, 2021, and today we're going to analyze how the sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic for this year will affect the hurricane season and how it will really determine the amount of tropical cyclones we'll experience for this season. But before I begin, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more weather recalls. And make sure to like if you like this video. Make sure to turn on post notifications if you want to see even more weather recalls. So to do this, let's first take a look at the current sea surface temperatures as of May 8th, 2021. And you see that for most of the Atlantic, we are in a much warmer than average sea surface temperatures. There are areas where the sea surface temperatures are currently below average for the year, such as just off the coast of the Carolinas, where sea surface temperatures are slightly below average, as we did see an influx of troughs moving through the area, and that kind of prevented the shortwave radiation of the sun to warm up a lot of the Gulf Stream at a sufficient enough level to make it at least around average or above average when it comes to sea surface temperatures. And we also do see cooler than average sea surface temperatures right around the May development region as of right now, and that is certainly something we want to see, because if the sea surface temperatures are cooler than average in the main development region, that's pretty much the best area where it could be cooler than average, and it will limit the amount of tropical cyclone formations in general for the hurricane season. And right now, it's cooler than average, so that is certainly good news. However, the bad news is that it isn't expected to remain like this for the rest of the hurricane season, of course. And one of the reasons why I do expect the sea surface temperatures to rebound back into the above average sector right around the main development region is because if you look just to the north of it, the sea surface temperatures are much warmer than average. And right around the northern Atlantic, we typically have just this strong current, this strong northerly current. I forgot the exact name of the current, but if you guys know it, you could put it down in the comments. But there's a northerly current just off the coast of Africa that's gonna bring those warmer than average sea surface temperatures further southward, and I think that's gonna make the sea surface temperatures overall much warmer than average, and right around the main development region once this northerly current brings down all that warmer air warmer sea surface temperatures further southward. And as you could see that, and another thing suspecting too is that this summer for a lot of the northern hemisphere is overall going to be expected to be much warmer than average. If we were to take a look at my summer outlook, which I did do a couple weeks ago, but the information still remains accurate. You see that for most of the United States, the air temperature is expected to be warmer than average. I shouldn't even say most of the United States. Pretty much all of the lower 48 is expected to receive temperatures much warmer than average for the summer. And of course, if the air temperature is much warmer than average, then it's obviously going to a lot of that energy, that heat energy that is made from the air molecules will transfer into the sea surface, and that's gonna make the sea surface temperatures throughout the Atlantic much warmer than average. Of course, the Atlantic is a huge ocean, and the United States is just a small portion of the entire Earth, and let alone is pretty far from majority of the Atlantic to maybe make a major effect in right around this region. However, the fact that warmer than average temperatures overall are expected throughout the United States this summer, it should be expected that the sea surface temperatures, especially if you're very close to the United States, such as the Gulf of Mexico and the Gulf Stream, are expected to rebound and become warmer than average for most of the Atlantic. So to take a look at this, let's take a look at the CFS model when it comes to air temperature. Let's change the region to the United States first, and then take a look at its forecasted sea surface temperature anomaly. So taking a look at its temperature anomaly over the next few months, you see for the month of June, most of the United States is expected to be warmer than average, especially closer to the ocean along the East Coast. So I do expect the core and average sea surface temperatures right around the Gulf Stream to certainly warm up thanks to the rise in the air temperature throughout the United States. And taking a look at the next month, you're going to see that July, the warmer than average temperatures continue for a lot of the United States, which from the West Coast all the way into the East Coast. So those sea surface temperatures will certainly rise as the temperatures rise into the summer, and then headed into the month of August, which is considered a very active month. You see that most of the United States is still under air temperatures that are much warmer than average outside of the Midwest. However, the Midwest will have only little to any effect on the sea surface temperatures, because of course the Midwest is very far from having a major influence from the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. So as a result, the cooler than average temperatures in the Midwest won't really do anything to sea surface temperatures, as mostly the warmer than average air temperatures throughout the eastern coast and the southeast are gonna rebound those temperatures and make them warmer than average for most of the year. And then heading into September, you see that the CFS model finally does bring a sizable chunk of the U.S. at least back to average temperatures or at cooler than average temperatures. However, by this point, it should already be too late for, let's say, the air temperature to completely cool down the sea surface temperatures, because they really had 3 months of just very warm temperatures along the Atlantic to warm up. So as a result, warmer than average sea surface temperatures should be expected throughout the eastern half of the Atlantic. So we need to keep close eye on it. Now, let's take a look overall at the sea surface temperature forecast for a lot of the United States right now. So take a look at the sea surface temperature anomaly based off the CFS model, a climatology model. You see that for the month of September and into beginning in June, most of the Atlantic is under warmer than average sea surface temperatures. However, the main focus will primarily be the main development region, because this is where majority of the major tropical cyclones form, and the main development region is warmer than average, but I wouldn't say it's that much warmer than average to make as big of an effect as, let's say, in the coastal Cuba, where the sea surface temperatures are much more warmer than average for this time of the year. But you see June 2021, the forecast is warmer than average sea surface temperatures throughout a lot of the Atlantic. So as a result, more hurricanes should be expected thanks as a result of that, since the warmer than average sea surface temperatures are going to create more lift in the atmosphere. The air molecules are going to start to move around more and become more buoyant, and as a result, it's going to be able to hold more water vapor to really help hurricane development and fuel hurricane development. And you see this continues into July, and I've been noticing sort of a trend over the past several years where the northern Atlantic, for some reason, has typically been over the past several years much warmer than average. And maybe it's as a result of climate change or something, but who knows what it's a result of. But this could induce more subtropical cyclones, I assume, and unfortunately, it might strengthen hurricanes as they move further northward, or at least maintain their strength for a longer period of time. So more northeast or north hurricanes could be more potent as a result of that, which is a concern. But you see most of the Atlantic, again, and the sea surface temperature is much warmer than average. The only outlier is pretty much right around the southern Caribbean, but this is a region where tropical cyclones don't typically form, so it isn't much of a major region at all to worry about when it comes to tropical cyclone development, unless, let's say, you're in the month of October or November, where tropical cyclone formation is more common in this region. But moving forward, you see that headed into August, the sea surface temperatures are still warm for a lot of the Atlantic, and again, this is going to induce more tropical cyclone development, especially in the month of August, one of the more active months of the hurricane season. Head into September, it continues. So sea surface temperatures are going to just stay warm all year, and that's certainly concerning. That's certainly going to induce more hurricane development. That's going to promote more hurricane development and tropical cyclone development. So we need to keep a close eye on the sea surface temperatures this hurricane season, and they are unlikely to change because, like I showed you in this map, the air temperature for most of the United States are going to be much warmer than average, which shows that we're going to be in a much warmer pattern right around the northern Atlantic and northern hemisphere in general when it comes not only to sea surface temperatures but air temperatures that will enhance the sea surface temperature anomaly all throughout the Atlantic. So we need to keep a close eye on it. So my forecast when it comes to the temperature anomaly all throughout the Atlantic, I expect to be much warmer than average in this region. So more hurricanes should be expecting some more lift in the atmosphere, and I do expect to be warmer than average throughout the Gulf and headed into the Northeast as well. But I think it's really going to hit hardest right around the main development region because, like I said, once that northerly current brings down this warm swath of water further southward, the sea temperatures will rapidly warm up in the main development region, and it should be the region where most of tropical cyclones will form and most hurricanes will form for the most part this hurricane season. So make sure, guys, to be prepared for potent hurricane season because I do expect to be above average. Like I wouldn't say like last year because last year was historic. I would expect to be at as bad as that proportion, but I do expect to be above average when it comes to hurricanes. But remember, whether it's going to be whether it's going to be a historic hurricane season, an above average hurricane season, an average hurricane season, or below average hurricane season, remember all it takes is one hurricane to completely destroy your community and change your entire life. So do not underestimate a hurricane or hurricane season just because it might not be as active as you anticipated. So make sure to heed your local advisories and make sure to stay prepared for any tropical cyclone threat this hurricane season. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more weather calls, and make sure to like if you like this video. Make sure to turn on post notifications if you want to see even more weather calls. And I hope you guys have a good day.